Hey guys, it's like 3:30 in the morning and I'm exhausted, but we've got to go get on the plane in like, I don't even know how long until we leave, but I'm gonna go ahead and get dressed.
And thus our day had begun. I was still extremely tired, but we had to leave, so I got in the car and we lickety-split made our way to the airport, where we waited. Then I took this unbelievably long video of us taxiing around the airport before we took off. Was it necessary? No. Is it the most boring piece of footage in this entire video? Probably. But I'm keeping it because I'm lazy and I don't want to edit it out. Eventually, we had reached Chicago. This was the next airport that we were going to stop at, because the airport that we initially flew out of could not get us to our destination, so we had to rely on good old O'Hare, and that we did. We wasted no time. We got off the plane and I got a salad, and we were on flight number 2. Eventually, we had made it to our destination. New York City. We right away went shopping. This is a store full of all kinds of Broadway merchandise. It was glorious. Needless to say, I cried multiple times. It was the best. Surrounded by all the things that I hold dear. It was also very, very loud in New York, but that's a given. Then I had probably the biggest slice of pizza ever, and we looked upon where we would go that very evening. We also went to the M&M store, which I didn't know existed. Then I had to take a picture in front of the Majestic Theater, home of the Phantom of the Opera. Which, obviously. That night, we had arrived at the Richard Rodgers Theater. And we saw Hamilton. And I cried. Again. That was just a day full of crying. Yeah. The next day, we went on a Hamilton tour of Harlem. Not what I thought it would be. It was interesting. That evening, we got last-minute tickets to Mean Girls. They were actually pretty good seats. I cried again. Then I realized I was going to be seeing my very favorite Broadway actress, Barrett Wilbert Weed. Oh my gosh, I cried again. Alas, our trip had ended. The next morning we got on a plane. I sat next to a teacher. To end the day, I had Panda Express. And that was basically the New York trip. It was great. I'm very grateful. Thank you for watching.